Hey, this is Anand, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through and show you how to use the different freelance marketplaces in order to hire freelancers from around the world. Now, this really is becoming the new way of doing business. There's a lot of companies that are realizing that instead of hiring a full-time employee, it makes a lot more sense to hire people based off of the project, and when the project's completed, you simply don't hire them. And if you need to do something different, you hire a different set of people with those skill sets that you need. In addition to that, it allows you to scale your cost in a manner that's proportionate to the work that you're doing. So, to put that into plain English, basically, whatever you can think of that you need done, whenever you need it done, there is a group of hundreds of people just sitting around and waiting for a job to complete that task. So you can do anything from, let's say, graphic design, you want to have a logo made. Well, you can click on here and you will find a list of just countless people who are willing and happy to design a logo for you. Now, this is showing the price that it starts at. So if it says starting at $5, maybe it goes up to 25 or 50. And each one of these people, they vary in experience, they vary in their specialization. The best way to do it is to look through a couple of different freelancers and just find out um, what their portfolio looks like. See other work that they've done. And when you find a freelancer whose style you like, hire them. Give them a small job. Give them something simple so that you can see what it's like to work with them. How long do they take? How well are they? How well do they communicate with you? And once you've got that figured out, once you work with a freelancer really once or twice, you'll have a good idea of what they're capable of. And as soon as you have that, give them a bigger project. Typically, the first project you'll do with a freelancer, they'll want you to use their standard pricing. So, like how they have $5, $30, and then you get premium of $420 that has a bunch more stuff with it. So once you do your first order, the same way you're vetting them out to see if they're really going to be able to pull off the projects you want them to the way you want them to, they're also vetting you out. They're making sure that you're a reputable brand that's going to actually pay out, that's not going to be a pain in the butt to talk to, that you're going to be specific in what you're looking for, and that you're going to communicate well to respond to any revisions that they may need to make. Now, there's a bunch of different ways that you're able to uh, qualify a person. So here we can see they've got 97% positive rating, and we can scroll down and see what their reviews are. They've got a 4.8 review, which is very high. And that's 86 people that have reviewed them. And you can go through here and see what people have said about them. So as you read through the descriptions and find out what people say, what people think about this seller, you can go ahead and move forward with them. But the thing is, it's not just graphic design. You can do things for different aspects of digital marketing. There's SEO services people will do for you. If you need some help with analytics, if you need some help doing domain research on other companies, if you want to get some writers, people that can do your copywriting, or you need someone to make your articles and blog posts. There is just so many different services available on this site, and it really puts the power back in your hands to be able to get the type of work done that you need done. So, for example, I might have here, this is beautiful, words in Spanish or English. A lot of the people from these sites you'll find are from other countries. That's part of why they can afford to charge so low. It might be a country where the average wage is $400 a month or $500 a month. And so whenever they're able to get a chance to be paid $50 to write a 2,500 word article that includes the research and 5 focused keywords, people are stoked about that. It's going to take them just a couple hours to put that together. In India, I find a lot of freelancers that if you hire them by the hour, you can get it anywhere between $2.50 to $7.50 an hour. for more basic kind of internet work. And so it definitely isn't going to take this person 10 hours to write this article. Yet at the same time, to go to anywhere else and get a 2,500 word article written, that would take a lot of time. And you can come down here and see like this. It looks like this seller is fairly new. They've only got 2 reviews, but both customers love working with them. So a group like this, or a person like this, the way that I would vet them out is to just hire them. I would hire them for $5, give them some random research tool, give them some topic, and see how they do. If they do well, if they return it quickly, if they get the job done effectively, well then I'll come back and I won't ask them for what they already have on their packages because I want to negotiate with them. So I might say, I like the work that you did, but I'm concerned because I have a lot more work I need done, and I don't know if you're ready for it. So I see you charge 50 for a 2,500 word article. I want to buy in bulk. I want you to do three 2,500 word articles for $120, and I need to know that you'll be able to get that done in 4 days. It takes 2 days for one. I want you to get it done in 4 days. Is this something you can do? They're going to say yes because they want your money. They want to get the work done. And then before you answer, be like, okay, well, you did the work so well the first time. Communication's a big deal for me. I need to know that you'll be there to ask any questions if you need help, and you'll run anything by me if you face any challenges, and that you'll stick to the agreement of what we're doing here because I know how important ratings are to you. I'm an entrepreneur myself. So when you can communicate with them and level with them, be real basically, these are very reasonable people. And very often, the price that you see on the site is not the price they'll actually do things for. I had a graphic designer that I had them do over $250 worth of graphic design work, and I paid $120 for it. And I had them expedite the work. And in fact, they enjoyed working with me so much that when I brought them the next $120 package, they turned off their online, they turned off their account momentarily, so that way they didn't get any more orders and they could focus only on my project. So these people really value a good agency, a good client that's going to hire them. So be a good client and make this happen. Now, like I said, there's literally anything you can think of, data analysis, e-commerce, IT. If you can think of it, just go in here and there's someone that can do it. And see if someone does some German translation work. Just out of curiosity. And look at that. We have pages and pages of people that are more than happy to do German translation work. And there's just so many things you can think of. So before hiring anybody, when you're looking to try and think about what to post for your content, how to create advertisements, who to get a graphic designer to do that. If you need to make a blog article or you need to do anything for your business, this is your source.